Hello everyone, and today I am going to show you all of my latest customs that I've been working on. And I just got this tester's paint, so here we go. This is the first one I'm going to show you, and the most recent. I guess he's just some guy who fights zombies. I didn't really choose him to be a character from any movie or anything, but got the blood stains painted on him and his knife, so I thought that was pretty cool. And here I made the actual zombie, and I got blood all over him and stuff. He looks pretty gross, but he's pretty cool. And here I have just this random guy. I just learned how to make a stubble, like a stubble beard, and so I got that done with the paint on him and the blood stains again, so like a scar or bruise or something. And got this gun. It's actually a Playmobil gun that I filed around the handle, and then I painted brown on the sides as like to make kind of wood looking effect. And then I got this crazy looking gun that I just kind of put together, and none of this is glued, but it is not very stable, so I was debating whether to glue it or to keep it unglued. That way I could still use the pieces for other creations. So there's that. And here I have this custom Jedi that I made, and I painted on his beard and the scar in his eye, but then nothing else is custom that I made except for this hilt, which I painted, and then I put magnets on his belt and on the bottom of the hilt so that it can actually hang off of his belt, and you can take it on and off without breaking anything. So I just thought that was pretty cool, and so there he is. And then I got this stormtrooper, which nothing is actually custom except that I added a weather, I guess people call it like a weathered effect. So he's got like sand on it, like him. I don't know if you can see that, but he's got like dirt on him. And then his gun I painted white, and so there he is. Can't remember. Okay, I switched his head. He used to have a beard, but. And here I have one of my favorite clones yet, is my clone Commando. And there's his head that I custom painted, and his gun, his blaster that I made. And I added antennas to his backpack and painted those, and I got a belt that actually sticks out and stuff. So then I got this airborne trooper that I added the antenna on his, or rangefinder on his helmet, and painted his head. Then I made this chain gun, or minigun, or whatever it would be called, and I got this it's actually a chain, but I got all the ammunition going into the gun, and painted all of his armor so it gives it a more 3D effect. And I got like a belt, I guess, across his chest, and so there he is. And then I got this camouflage painted snowtrooper, which I thought turned out really well. The camouflage on him, it just worked way better than I thought it was going to. So And I got his gun painted. Overall, I think he turned out pretty well. And then I made this custom Kylo Ren lightsaber. You cannot detach the two blades on either side, but you can detach this part, of course. And I will probably be making a tutorial on how to make this, and probably tutorials on how to make all my other minifigures too, but so be looking for those. And here I have Lego The Thing from the Fantastic Four and in a minifigure scale size. So I just took his head and I put fabric paint all over his head and just molded it around and then painted his face on, and it turned out pretty well. I like him a lot. And then I have this stormtrooper, and some guy told me he looked like the undead stormtrooper from some video game or something. I don't really know, but I got like bone kind of paint on him, and this little thing is actually a Mega Block piece that I broke some pieces off of it, and it actually fits on his arms, so stuck that on there. So there's him. And I just recently made this guy. If y'all have ever heard of the game Fallout, or Fallout 4 or whatever, I based this guy off of him, so he's the little Pip-Boy, the Vault-Tec Pip-Boy, and everything on him I painted. So his face was pretty hard. I just took a regular minifigure head and scratched all the paint off of that and then painted over it, and that one turned out really well. And I'm guessing you guys recognize what this is supposed to be, mostly because of the energy sword, but it's a Halo Spartan, and I like him, but I'm still not happy with his helmet. It did not turn out very well. Shape-wise, it looks more like a dirt biker, but you know, he turned out alright. And then I just took a Mega Block energy sword and just cut some pieces off of it, and got this piece from his chest piece from a Power Miners set and just painted over it. So there's him. And then I got this guy, and he's really not my favorite. I mean, I was just kind of messing around when I did it, kind of bored, so there's him. And last but not least, this Iron Man that I spray painted his hands and his arms gold, and I redid his helmet so it's a lot more shiny. And he's not my favorite, but he turned out really well actually. So I think that's about it of all my customs. So be sure to click that subscribe button down there, and be watching out for my other stop motions and tutorials that will be coming out soon. And I hope you enjoyed this video.